Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything, Browntown Tuesday edition. I'm Jody.
I'm Aminata. Hello, welcome to Browntown. You're catching us after not recording our Catfish episode because my computer is slowly kicking the bucket. So Jody got to watch me have a little meltdown, little crash out, and we're back. But now I've figured out shorthand, keyboard. Yeah. Old school. So we got this, but you guys are going to be seeing me doing this a lot. So
yeah, that's right. Amanda is working the old school Apple keyboard, like open Apple Command Option S.
Yeah, it's really fun. I got to highlight it, unhighlight it, and then press return. Yeah, so we're going to do that with every single comment.
With the Apple Genius bar where
I can't wait to have a man tell me, be like, how much is this going to cost me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's like, did you turn it on? And you could be like, oh God, can you show me how?
Oh, can I tell a really quick story? Actually, it's about yesterday before we bring in our very special guest, but you guys will love it. Okay? You know how I was getting my wallpaper done in my bathroom and like I put my ad on this one of those broker websites, and I got all these men responding to me, such dicks, douches, quoting me $600 to just install this one room. And like Jody was like, it'll be worth it. It's gonna suck. Lining
well,
up
not for 600. The one guy quoted you like 350, 400, and you explain the bathroom situation.
Then as the days are going on, he's like, well, actually looking at these a little more. And I was like, well, you know what? Actually, I just had to take my cat into the vet, so never mind. And he's like, no, I'll do it for 400. And I'm like, great. He sounds really excited. Then I'm like, shady. Can we push it to Thursday, please? Because my Monday just, and he goes, no, you need to manage your own schedule. And I wrote, do you talk to all your clients like this or only me because I'm a woman? And then I blocked him. And then he found me on a different WhatsApp number.
Stop it.
And then I was like, if you contact me again, I will report you. So then I did it. Then yesterday I was driving by this van and it said 2 ladies and a ladder. And I was like, and I looked them up and I texted them, messaging them. They're humans. Their work is gorgeous. They have a website. Quoted me.
And they're women?
$350. 2 women look exactly like us.
Fair.
And I'm like, that shit's going to be lined up. That's going to look exquisite. So I am like on a high. Woo! But then
they will probably leave it clean. They may apologize excessively for no reason. And that's how you'll know they're my people.
The texting conversation is like talking to a human and not some man who's like, what time I come? So anyway, here we go. We're good.
Rich for like a handyman contractor to tell people how to handle their schedules. Because based on my experience,
I don't like being strong-armed.
The only time I've ever had someone on time or early was last time when fucking Chad came over to fix our cable.
And he didn't do jack shit. Yeah, and then he hung out. He made that time count. He ran out that clock. Jacob said lesbians. What can't they do? I'm not sure if they're lesbians, but I did say I have a doggy daycare. And then they said, oh, we have 4 dogs between us.
You're like, do you have huskies? Can we breed them?
They'll pull up in your spare room. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, there we go.
Madison, there's quite a few Subarus. Like
they're Lebanese, yes.
Subarus in this country. Anyway, okay.
Let's do a little housekeeping really quickly. I'm not even going to try to touch it. So let's do housekeeping. Blast through it. Bring in Jess. You all know.
Okay. Okay. Housekeeping.
I need to like take
this
it down.
All new. I'm on the video. I'm on the photos. Wow. All right. we're going to blast through this really quickly because I'm dying to get Jess in here. Okay, you know what to do every Tuesday, just like today. Check out Hot Topics on the free feed. Leave a 5-star review. Share. Thank you very much. It's a spicy one this week. We're talking Plaths, even though technically it has an air, but we're talking.
And we're talking Liza. By the way, people told me that apparently the audiobook is AI, and that's why it sounds like that. And I was like, well, that is really mortifying for me. But also, she kind of sounds like AI, Liza, just as
Liza Minnelli has a book, and it's called what? Kids,
wait till you hear this. And the audiobook, I went on and on about how funny it is, but it's AI, apparently. I feel
like she's great. I mean, she's never sounded better. All right. Over on Patreon, make sure you check it out. Girl Dinner, our coverage of Mary's Catfish, the Catfish collection. We are going through Almost Married, the book. And as we described in Hot Topics, Amanda and I explore areas in our friendship via the reading that we've never explored before.
What?
It gets steamy. You and I reading the book. It gets like a little... Apparently, spoiler, Mary's really
good. My background noise was turned off, so I didn't hear any of that. Classic Doughboy is
Jacob. Yeah. Jacob thinks Mary is very talented in bed. That's what I said.
Oh,
I highly doubt that. Also, our continuing coverage of Sister Wives, season 16, episode 7, Choosing Kids Over Kody. And this is one where Janelle's like, wow, those rain clouds are rolling in. I got to get it moving. Bye, Robyn. And over on Till Request Podcast, a classic episode of 21 Jump Street with Johnny Depp, Holly Robinson Pete, and Amanda's uploading of our vintage old episodes of Total Request Podcast. This week, you're getting an extra throwback episode of Tough Love, season 1, episode 3, Sex in the Male Brain. This was back on VH1. It had it was like this brunette dude from Boston. Like if you saw this guy, you would totally remember this show. He was giving women tips on how to date, how to land that perfect man.
I love that. By the way, Jacob says you said 2 girls, 1 ladder. That is a 1 cup if I ever heard one. Did I say 2 girls, 1 ladder? Because I think it's 2 ladies and a ladder. But maybe I had 2 girls, 1 cup on the brain.
Maybe they did too.
Maybe that would be funnier, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 ladies and a ladder. That would be crazy.
You might be finding out with 3 ladies, a ladder, and a Latrice.
Should I look cute when they come? Should I get all dressed up and look all pretty?
You could just casually leave tampons and pads out in your bathroom and be like, it's our thing. We're all girls here.
Speaking of which, let's get Jess in here. FeralMama.
All right. That's right. Sorry.
Can't touch anything.
Yay, Jess.
Hello.
No further ado. All right. So, Jess, I kind of crashed your live last night. Sorry.
I do that all the time.
Surprise.
I love jumping in there.
Just pop in.
Yeah. And then I just got too excited. Okay, sorry. I'm jumping in and I'm going to recap your live last night. But welcome, Jess. You guys probably know her from the Facebook group.
Thank you guys for having me.
Mama 83 on TikTok. Because there's other feral mamas, but not our feral mama.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, you're the one and only. So make sure you go and follow. Amanda, I know you sent Jess some questions and stuff, but first of all, because I was telling you that you are so comfortable just getting on screen and you're talking about Sister Wives and the Duggars and everything. How did you even just have the guts to start and do it?
It took me a while, honestly. And I feel because I started doing all this on TikTok back in September. And I don't know, it was probably 3 or 4 months before I was like, okay, I can get on camera now, because it was just so intimidating doing that. It was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I
Well,
don't know. I think I hit my 40s and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. So I just became like a feral raccoon living in a dumpster of reality television. And I'm like, I have no one to talk to about this. So I'm just going to scream it out into the ether.
oh God. Well, I'm glad you did. Isn't that how it all starts? Everyone's like, am I the only person watching this? This is crazy. Why is the world not picking up on this?
And
Exactly. Like
putting your name together with who you were too, because Jody was like, what's her name? And I kind of scrolled back in your TikTok to like some early live where I'm like, I bet she probably says her name in like the first ones. So what you do. And then I was like, oh, this is Jess from our Facebook group who like we are like friends with. It's like, because I know most of you guys from your usernames and whatever random picture you have.
Yes.
That's like how I picture, like Florida Stanley, I picture as actual Stanley, but it is a woman.
Yeah. I am in fact not an actual raccoon, so.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, we can't all be perfect.
Well, I like your
love a
little
raccoon.
I do too.
They're so cute.
Okay, what about your husband? Like, how do you get him to join you on this?
He is just the most agreeable guy. He's a gem of a guy. Like we started, I bought him podcasting equipment for Christmas, not this past year, but the year before, because he went to college for communications and he's never done anything with it. That's kind of like a thorn in his side, basically. So I'm like, you need a hobby, have at it, talk to somebody about something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it just kind of sat around and he was kicking around ideas. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll go do it. So
yeah, why not?
Your husband and me share a birthday.
You do. I just kind of like pulled him in on it. So
your husband looks exactly like somebody that I did community theater with as a child, but like the guy was like 20. Like they are literal identical twins. I sent a screenshot to my dad and he's like, he's like, is that Jeremy? I was like, it's not Jeremy. Isn't that crazy? They're identical twins.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I always tell him, if you guys know on Dr. G Explains, he's like the forensic psychologist that's going through like he talks about like pop culture stuff. Ooh, and for whatever reason, I think they look a lot alike. But
okay.
Yeah, he's the doppelganger that I always put with my husband. But yeah, he was just, God love him. He was willing to be like, yeah, I guess I'll watch with you, because he's heard me talk about Sister Wives and rants about Kody and Robyn for like literal years. So he has like a little bit of information like in the back of his brain. But yeah, I think maybe in a little, like, it might have been that he just wants to understand why I'm so crazy.
But yeah, don't you think once someone watches it, they get it?
I really do. Like, it's impossible.
Easy buy-in.
Yeah, like it's impossible to explain what this show actually is unless somebody watches it. It's like when Mary was like freaking out over the scrambled eggs at the benefit.
Oh my God. Right.
Like one of my favorite parts of the show. I saw TikTok the other day that said people who love to watch reality TV, it just means that you're very smart and your brain is very active, and like watching reality TV because there's no substance to it, it kind of shuts your brain down a little bit. But then with the Sister Wives, they're kind of complicated. So your brain is constantly like churning with like, what did Robyn say in season 2? But
that's because we're all insane and we know this lore so well that we're like, nope, absolutely not. No, let me make a TikTok about this. Absolutely not.
Yeah. And I think a lot of women in our exact age group have majorly undiagnosed ADHD. Because in the 80s and 90s, like my parents were like, we're not getting you tested for any of that.
Yeah.
You're going to sit there and shut up and listen. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we're compliant, followed the rules, and that is what it is.
Exactly. Like if I don't have a touch of the tism, I would be
shocked. Absolutely. Something went on with these 80s babies. Okay, well, should we get into these little questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let me try to just go by memory, I guess. What was the first one, Jess?
Oh hell, you're wanting me to know this? It was what were the jobs that the Sister Wives cast could actually successfully do?
Oh, let's just hop into that actually. Yeah. Well, wait, it was which story? Oh, wait, no, sorry. Let's finish with that. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's start with this one. Which storyline or lore would you tell to pitch someone the show? Which thread? As long as you want it to be.
Okay, so it would be a two-parter. It would have to only be at this point because it used to just be the adoption story. That used to be the thing that I was like, you
Ooh,
are not going to
Great
find.
answer.
But now that we've gotten through this last tell-all round, I really feel like it has to start with when Janelle came into the family and how Janelle came
Ooh.
into the family and how she really like how that all came together.
How
Because
she moved.
yeah, like Janelle walked so Robyn could run. Let's just be real here.
People, that's kind of the new
Wow,
consensus after this past
interesting.
season. People are starting to really distrust Janelle.
I don't know that I distrust Janelle. I still love her. She is still my queen. But like, yeah, just the level of mental gymnastics that this whole family had to do to make that an okay situation, mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing to me.
Agreed.
I wonder, like, I wonder if really it was just finances that like force Kody and Mary to take on Janelle when they did.
I kind of wonder too, because I remember reading in their book back in the day that they moved in with Janelle in like a spare room of hers or a basement or some shit after
Yeah.
like only 6 months of being married. So what was going on in their scenario that they didn't have stable housing and had to move in with a former sister-in-law? Like 6
And
months
wasn't
into marriage.
Janelle their landlord to begin with?
I think that kind of is that what that means.
I think that's kind of how that was. I think
Maybe
they,
she
Okay.
had
I think they
like a
rented the room.
duplex or like a 2-family home or something, and she lived on the
Maybe.
They were
main
just
floor
renting
and
a
they had the
room.
studio. Yeah, they had the
Maybe,
smaller
yeah.
space.
Yeah,
Because I could see Mary agreeing to it for that reason, like getting her to the place
yeah,
where it's like, okay, well, if she's just coming like financially.
yeah.
But
And I
Kody
really,
was also probably kind of digging her at that point because he
well, they
realized,
were
oh, he sucks.
yeah, they were having all of their little secret lunches too, which is all very like behind the scenes clandestine.
He's
I wonder-
cheating. He's cheating on his wife. That's like
Exactly.
what
This
he's
is
doing.
a
It's
full on emotional affair.
this is
Like,
not
let's be real.
protocols. You're supposed to go through the wives
Mm.
first. Okay. Now that the season's aired, are you higher or lower on the main cast? Like Kody, Robyn? Do you like each of them more or a little less?
No,
lot less.
Robyn will always be like lowest possible rung on the ladder. Kody is just barely above her, only because I think he genuinely can't help being the moron that he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mary has moved up for me, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's moved up for me since we started reading this Catfish book because I feel so bad for her.
Oh.
Yes.
I haven't read
Jody
the
doesn't
Catfish
admit.
book. I don't know about the Catfish
It's
book.
my favorite book I've ever read in my entire life.
Yeah,
I'm not
Amanda will text me just randomly at
hyperbolically.
night and she's like, oh my God, I'm like edging to read that
I
book.
miss the
It
book.
is-
I
I
miss
need
it.
to read the book.
I think maybe I need to read the book, like actually like read it myself, because I've been listening to Corey and Carly do their recaps on it, and like I love them, but I don't know that I can get behind like somebody else interpreting that hot mess for me.
You really just
I need
gotta
to work
read
it up
it.
there myself.
Yeah.
You should, I mean, for anyone, you guys should listen to us read it because we're reading it verbatim, but then also read along so that you can also see what we're trying to put together.
Is that on your Patreon?
Yeah, we're on.
yes.
We just started like part 3 or something like that.
Okay.
Spell check, grammar check did not exist on this home book publishing software.
She probably honestly wrote it like on the notes app on her phone. That's probably what it actually
Yes.
was.
Yeah, like voice
Yes.
to text probably.
Just
that's how it
uploaded
reads
directly
too.
to Kinko's, called it a day.
Yeah. Our favorite thing, Jess, is like you'll just be reading and it's like, oh, Mary, you know, she texted at this time. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, all right, guys, time out. I know what you're thinking. This is wild, ain't it?
Which is how a straight man that looks like Sam would talk.
Yeah.
We constantly put the picture up and we're like, that looks like this.
I was gonna
that
say
guy-
like,
This guy.
it was the profile picture just Zach Morris, and we didn't realize it all along.
Yeah, it's you don't need. And Jacob is like, I was so excited. I called my friend Mike and I just danced out of pure joy in my room. And we're like,
Sam, not Jacob. You're thinking of Jacob. You got Jacob on the brain.
Samuel Jacob. Sorry.
Samuel Jacob Cooper. Yes, of course.
DB
Cooper.
Yeah, it's so obvious. It's not a dude writing this. Just it's hilarious.
No,
you
it's
will
obviously
laugh.
40-year-old
I'm
woman.
Like
gonna-
you and your husband should read it.
Well, I'm gonna have to find it because I would love to see Joe's reaction because he dove so deep into those damn scrambled eggs. Like I can only imagine what he would really like think about this book.
Oh yeah, he'll get it. It's just a bro reading another bro's book.
Oh yeah, totally, absolutely.
What about
Oh,
Janelle and Christine? Well, you're obviously lower on Janelle, but what about Christine?
Christine and Janelle are kind of like even keel for me, honestly. Like
Yeah.
Christine, she always gets the props for me just for the simple fact that she goes to the bat so hard for her kids.
Sure.
But
Yes. Yeah.
she's her and David are also grating on my nerves a little bit too because they're just they're
Just a little bit.
They're just a little bit too much sometimes.
It's a lot.
Mhm.
It is a lot. And then like Janelle, she was my top tier and before all of this last
Started
sell-off
coming up.
came out. And so she's gone down a little bit, but I mean like she's still ahead of me. Let's be real.
We're currently recapping season 16 where Christine is like 1.5 feet out the door. And we're like, this is the best version of Christine.
Yeah.
Because she's locked in and she is like standing her ground, but she's gray rocking the fuck
She's
out of
taking
the
her
entire
steps
family.
behind the scenes to do what
Yeah,
she needs
it's
to
amazing.
do.
Calm,
100%.
looks gorgeous.
She does.
Because like
She
the
looks great
stress
as a
is
woman.
gone. You can see that there's just a huge weight off her shoulders and she looks glowing.
All of these women, when they decide they're leaving Kody, have a major glow up, and it has to be the stress. Because I mean, like, look at Robyn. That is what concentrating Kody does to you.
I mean, it really is hard to put down another woman, but it really is like her internal rottenness is just it's manifesting itself physically. Finally.
She doesn't want to get better. I would think if that many people hated me, I would want to not be looked at that way.
Yeah, I
would take
but she's getting what she wants. Like she's getting her Stitch fix and she's getting her mansion by the cinder mill. And that's what she wants. She doesn't care.
My God. Okay, well, what are your predictions for season 21 and potentially season 22?
Vow renewal. I think it's coming.
Ooh.
I would.
Oh my God, you're so right, Jess.
Yeah, I think it's coming.
People don't want that. I think Robyn will be so funny to watch. Try to not be a bridezilla, but she will be, and her trying to act like she's a good person.
Yeah, she'll try to act like she's really cool. Like my secret wish is that Aurora gets engaged to Kody 2.0 and
double ceremony.
Exactly. Double wedding because Robyn can't let anyone have anything that she doesn't also have.
Like, that's true.
Yeah.
Cody will
have it as good.
Spin up to the moon. He'll be so overstimulated by that.
So insufferable. And
by being a groom with Brody. Like we're co-grooms.
Yes, because
all the jokes.
He's the new Caleb. I mean, like Caleb doesn't want him anymore.
No one could ever be Caleb, I don't think. In Cody's brain.
I mean, like we haven't seen Kody like give Brody the man hug and sniff his hair yet, a la Caleb. But it's coming.
So much.
He's workshopping something with the Brody Kody. There's something he's working on with that. I can see Robyn like walking down the aisle, like.
Oh God!
In her orthopedic shoes, absolutely.
I want her
dance goes.
I want Robyn to try on her first wedding dress on
walk
camera.
out. Oh,
because she won't fit into it. Whereas Christine tried on her first wedding dress, it was a fucking balloon.
It was like
on her.
It was a potato sack on her base.
Love to see Robyn.
Robyn like goes to like bend over in the back, like seam splits, like it's a Chris Farley movie.
She would never. She would never.
Oh, look who's here!
Is this your husband?
Your sweetheart.
Oh, hi,
cute.
Aw, just
so
as
cute.
hey, I'm the husband. I'm here, but a bit behind. Oh,
there are good men. He's supporting his hubby. I love it.
Like
a man, real man.
I was having computer problems. You can fix it, right?
Can you help me, please? So I don't have to interact with a man tomorrow, one-on-one. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. My face is just gonna be like, you don't need to point. You don't need to show me any of this. Tell me how much it costs, and let me get the fuck out of here. Last thing, before we get into our big discussion, how could Kody redeem himself? right now.
Okay, so literally his only path forward is leaving Robyn. Like,
okay, well that's 100%,
Yeah.
and that's what we think.
100% never going to happen. But yeah, I just don't see any of the kids being willing to give him a chance while she's still like in his ear.
Yeah.
I don't see how he can do it because he's so shoved up her ass that like she might as well be like parroting every single thing that he has to say, and he somehow doesn't know it, which blows my mind.
What if she left him? Which I don't think she ever will. Amanda and I disagree on this. I don't think she's going anywhere.
I think she won't. I think she hates him.
But if she left him, do you think,
think
it
she
would
hates
be a
him?
redemption?
Honestly, if she was the one to walk away, I really think that it would do worse for him because it
Ooh.
would be like even Robyn can't stand you.
He would become the Unabomber. Like no, he would. Like he would become like actually like
manifestos.
I hate
Yeah.
all women. Right now
Fully-
he hates all
fully
women
red pill.
except
Yeah.
Robyn. But like he will like I could really see him taking a turn.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Do you remember the season after Christine left? I think it was when him and Nathan are in the car and he's getting all super dark and everything. With
I remember
Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan's like,
Yeah.
where are we going again, bro? We're just driving
Nathan-
around.
Nathan thinks that like Kody has lost his mind, and I'm pretty sure they maybe cut ties after that because Nathan.
He wasn't in this last season.
He wasn't. So yeah, like I think Kody
gonna
will
miss
go
him.
full that guy all the time.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Well, on that note, because this actually kind of segues into this, I would like to have different topics every week, think pieces, if you will. And this week I thought we could talk about, because I think it is possible, easily possible for any of these Browns to make good money, just even based on what they are. They can use sister wives.
Absolutely.
And how
Well,
can
they
we
should
Absolutely.
have
I
all
mean-
been millionaires at this point.
The ladies
Yes.
have been doing it for years. Like, why are Robyn and Kody not capable of capitalizing this? Other than they're awful, but
Yeah. So like, so I did put up a post in our Facebook group. We love to hate everything. Everyone join our Facebook group. It's so fun. It's like, I would say it's like the least toxic Facebook group out there. It's
following along.
non-toxic.
Yeah, I was following along to some of the responses and they were golden. Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to pull that up here. Oh, somebody, by the way, there's a Duggar update that Joseph Duggar got released on, what was it? 30,000 bond?
I think it said 60,000.
Yeah, $600,000
good.
bail. So I think yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Really upsetting.
explain this to me like I'm a woman. I get confused with this bail bond stuff. It's like you don't have to owe that. Like, don't you pay,
You pay 10%,
half of that,
I think.
10%, and then if you
Yeah.
don't show for court, then you have to owe all that?
I think, but I'm not 100%.
No, you
sure.
owe the bond, but I think you can go to a bondsman and and you're
Yeah.
like getting a loan the money. I think Janelle Evans did this on Teen Mom, and that's
Well, that's what Dog the
I know
Bounty
this.
Hunter was.
Yeah, which is my only reference for knowing anything about bounty.
Okay, we're all on the same page. Got it.
We know then. We
Yeah.
nailed it.
R.I.P. Beth, by the way.
Oh,
R.I.P. Beth.
Who?
Yeah.
I related
my-
to her. Beth
My
with the
husband,
big
fun,
jokes.
fun fact, my husband's uncle was a bail bondsman back in the day, and some of his stories
That
are
sounds so fun.
absolutely
Oh, that sounds
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, we're gonna have to have like an episode where you tell us all those. So I love
Yeah,
this.
we should have a girl dinner on all that. What
Bail
do we
bonds.
call it?
What
Bail
do you
number
know
one,
about
what
bail
they are.
bondsmen?
Explain what you do for everyone else.
Exactly.
Okay, so does anybody? Okay, I'm gonna read these, but Jess, do you have any ideas? You can pick anyone, but like, what are you? Any thoughts?
So not to get political or anything, but I saw a story in the news recently that there was a TikToker, I think her name might have even been like Jessie or something like that. And she was like supposedly in the military, super pro MAGA, all of that stuff. And came out that she was just like an AI bot. That someone was like
I remember that.
in, and this
What?
this person had like millions and millions of followers, and I think that's the perfect job for Robyn, honestly, because she knows what normal human
Ooh.
emotions are, but she
That's
doesn't
so
actually
funny.
have them. So I think Robyn could do like something behind the scenes where it's not actually her like on the screen, because we would know who she is and people would immediately turn off. But if she knows like those kind of emotions that you can have.
You're so right, because she's always talking about how humans should feel in this situation, attributes them to herself, but you can tell that she's not. That's a brilliant answer. Yeah, so she just runs an AI account.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like she could have millions and millions of followers on TikTok or whatever, be raking it in, and no one would ever have to see her face, because if they did see her face, they would know, oh, this is Robyn Brown from Sister Wives. We're not going to follow that.
Or maybe she could like give advice on how to counter mean girls.
Oh my God.
Because she is a mean girl. Like, the mean girls are really thinking this.
Yes.
Well, you should do this.
Yes, actually, yes.
But does she have that self-awareness?
I think she is very self-aware. I think she is always very aware of the cameras. Kody will drop character. Robyn is always 100% aware. She's like a Valerie Cherish, if you will, but not likable. Like, on that note, let me read one of these here. Okay, so this is from Joanne. And I think this kind of goes along with what you're saying, is that Kody should be a podcaster / keynote speaker for the manosphere.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking, I mean, like what you're saying, I think him and Robyn could be very successful in that lane of male-centered patriarchy. And that there's a big audience.
A Christian couple,
wife, some sort of stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Joe in Salt Lake City. Hi, Joe. And there's a bunch of other ones too, but this has to do with this subject. So that, I think that if they did, Kody would have to lean into that manosphere thing. And I think he could do well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because Kody is good in small doses. So because I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but I liked him when the show first started. I liked Robyn too.
I did too when I first started. And he's charismatic.
He's charismatic, and I think in small doses he could get up in front of a crowd and like really like rally some of that manosphere BS, and then he could walk off stage and be his normal crappy self, and no one would be the wiser if they didn't know him from the show.
Yeah. And personally, think about him doing like an interview circuit. He's going on like Good Morning America and all that. He is good one-on-one.
Yeah,
when there's no one else with him.
And especially if he has talking points, like if he can do this a few times, like and get like certain specifics, a script together, a loose script where he can just
thrives on that.
Like he would be great at that, actually.
He really would, because he's good in small doses and he can turn it on for those little small doses, and then he doesn't have to like keep the facade up for a long time.
This is a good point. Spinster Wife says even the manosphere would make him a laughing stock.
I did think of that last night too, actually. I was like, but do they take him seriously? Because he is kind of an embarrassment. He's kind of like the Sean Penn at the end of One Battle After Another, where he is he's kind of super manosphere in that, but even at the end, they're like, you're pathetic.
It's too much.
Yeah, I could see that. I think he'd have to get a haircut. I don't know that he would do that.
A new one, shorter than whatever he did last time.
I think he'd need like a military haircut, but he'd look good because his brother is bald, and he looks like, and Garrison was bald, like had the military haircut, and they have like the same face.
They do.
What about like he is a high school wrestling US championship commentator announcer.
Oh my God.
Again, he is in. You can't let him loose on the.
He's in downtown Stamford, Connecticut, reporting from the ComEd Alliance Energy Center, and he's just like,
exactly. He could absolutely be that person who goes to like the high school sports and does like the quick little burb on the Friday Night Lights, and then
student of the week, athlete of the week.
He would be good for that though, because he is. He walks in a room, and you're like, hey, like there's energy in the room, and it is positive for the most part. The Jam on here is saying Kody's actions align with several themes common in that space, and he says he wants to be the alpha male. He's especially desire to maintain his position as the patriarch. He has actually said out loud in an episode I don't know. I don't remember what he's explaining to us, but he goes, there's an expression in the manosphere. Like he very openly talks about it.
Yes, he did.
His
It was
Instagram
like,
says red pill. So he's not ashamed of it, which I guess, I mean, kudos to him for not hiding it.
be ashamed of
I
it.
guess. But he's not. And I think he could do well.
Then you have Robyn here, like your shirt, She-Ra, Wonder Woman.
But she could lean into that and be she could actually teach kind of underground classes to teach other people to be like her.
Yeah,
like other women.
She
like
is She-Ra. She's backing up her He-Man.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, I was gonna say
she's like
she's She-Ra
how you bottom.
She supports her He-Man.
Yeah, but like low key, she's teaching the women just like Alice taught her to like be in a position of power from the bottom. I think they could really both really thrive in that and actually be very good at it.
Yeah, I think you guys hit it on the head. Like that would absolutely they could really like make like a whole like power couple situation.
Because then they'd at least be leaning into who they are authentically.
Yeah.
And like just own it then, Robyn. If you're gonna be this like terrible version of a human being, like own it. There are people who will applaud you for it for sure.
Yeah, I mean if nothing else, she would at least be being authentic.
Yeah. Sorry, people in the we Jess, are you noticing in your 40s now that you're like hitting yourself a lot more and like hurting yourself and your motor skills are shit?
Walking train wreck all the time.
Yeah. And everything hurts more. Like that shouldn't have hurt.
We're talking about perimenopause.
Everything hurts. Like I have random bruises.
Yeah. And your coordination's all over the place.
Yeah. I will literally open up my phone to look at something or to look something up, and I will have forgotten what I'm looking up by the time it takes for the Safari app to
pop up. Like that's that ADHD again.
Go look for my phone and I'm like, pull up Safari. Yeah, same thing. What was I going to look up? Ooh.
Exactly.
I'll have to like look back in my history 25 pages and I'm like, that's where the thought started. Now I've come here. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Can I follow up on that question really quickly?
Please.
Okay. Because this is another, Amanda, sometimes we kind of go back and forth and we disagree about this. So if this is okay, Kody and Robyn, their intimate times together, their intimate marriage that they have.
Yes.
Thriving.
Now we know that it's open door. Because Kody said it's just like open door. The kids are coming in all the time. They want to come see mom, lay in bed with mom.
Mm-hmm.
What is there? Like, are they getting it on a lot? Because Kody makes it seem that way.
No, she makes
which is always an indicator that doesn't happen.
She makes excuses all the time, and that he always says that. He's like, oh, like it seems like he's not getting enough.
So she's not a Michelle Duggar that submits to her husband whenever he's in the mood.
She comes up with a lot of excuses.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
you agree?
No, 100%. Like I think it's all excuses all the time. I think that's why she has the open door policy for the kids. She probably has them on a schedule, like 10:15, it's your turn. 10:30, it's your turn. Like,
love it.
Yeah, just keep cycling through all those
Save
kids.
me.
That's why they can't move out, because then that will take away time and leave sexy time availability for Kody, and she can't have that.
God, she really is a high schooler. That's like what you would tell your friends, like, oh my God, don't leave me alone with him.
Call me at 7:45, come up with an excuse. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And I have pulled that exact stunt with like my nephew before. I'm like, if you need an out, call me at this time. And that's
I've used Jody for that several times.
Yeah.
Let's end with Mary. Christine, I think, is kind of doing pretty well, but I would say in general, all of these women, including Robyn, if they wrote an actual tell-all book, would make millions. If they really were, it was a real tell-all and not an inspirational thing. But all that said, I think Christine is going the way of, oh no, Kat D's still in perimenopause and she's 54.
Oh,
now it's just full blown. The Airbnbs, I think she needs to get out of the MLMs. Just enough.
Yeah,
but like the
that's
Airbnbs
a very Utah Mormon thing, though. That runs
really
deep.
is.
The MLMs, I guess that's true. They all could not Robyn, but even Mary. If all of them would do just events like every month. They're in Tucson this week. They're gonna just go to some like a comic
signing
con,
or something.
a signing, just something where it's just all they have to do is a Q&A,
all of that
but
stuff,
they have
exactly.
to answer questions. They can't be Mary, where you're not allowed to say sister wives or the
Oh.
show. But if they did one of those a month, they would be totally fine, but none of them will.
Yeah.
Well, Mary kind of is doing that with Chances Are.
But they
Although we
don't
haven't
even do
heard
the
a last
chances are
week's
part.
Do we know anyone who's
I know.
actually gone to like Chances Are event? Because
Well, there was only about 10 people there total.
yeah,
So
that. And we haven't heard anything about the event that was 10 days
We're
ago.
not
No
gonna-
mention,
Ooh.
no photos,
no.
nothing.
I forgot
It's as
about
if it
that
didn't
one.
happen.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe
as
it
if,
didn't.
oh, maybe it didn't happen.
Maybe it didn't end up happening.
Well, what do you think about
Yeah.
that business model? They're steering away from whatever the hell Salty Birches is or was or will be to a dating thing from a married woman of 20 some years and Mary, who was like divorced for most of her marriage and didn't know it and wouldn't leave and still isn't successfully dating.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
still
like,
doesn't
Ron and I
want
are
to.
friends. We're
It's a-
friends. I'm not telling.
it's a definite swing and a miss on the idea of a speed dating event coming from Mary, because she's got the least dating experience of any of the OG3. She married a guy who 6 months later moved her in with another woman and just
Hated
kept
her from the
on-
beginning.
Kept
hated
on
each other.
adding from there. Like she is
Mhm.
not the inspiration when it comes for that.
Let's put up
Once
this
you
comment
do
for the
something.
third time. This one. So official Dylan says Janelle and Christine. I was thinking this too. Janelle and Christine, not Mary, do an office ladies type Patreon Patron. You wrote Patron or podcast rewatching the series, like the Office Ladies, with people from the past coming on, like therapist Pat giving their POV. They could make
Amazing.
so much money, and they could
So
even
much
have
money.
Mary on every so often
Yeah.
to giggle away.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Mhm.
so you need a laugh track at some point.
Oh,
Mary could
that would
provide
be
that.
amazing. What was really happening?
Yeah.
And they
I
got
Maybe
the
they're waiting.
it would, oh my God, like it'd be like the look backs or the talk backs or whatever they were. Those were my favorite part of that entire season. Like watching,
Amazing.
they were so
Yeah.
good. If they
And
you're-
like
Mhm.
the girls
did
next
that,
door
like,
have
what
that podcast now, and it's
They
still
do.
great because they are spilling the tea, but they're also removed enough for it that they're not just trashing it. But
right.
if they could get a producer to produce that, not Maddie, it has to be like an actual podcast producer.
Not Mykelti.
Oh, it would
Not
definitely
Mykelti's
be-
not allowed to guest. Tony is not allowed on it. Ever.
They would make weekly guests. Who are you kidding? they would just be like, you guys can use our podcast studio. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Avalon constantly interrupts. They're just screaming and wiping her nose all over everything. Okay. Yeah.
But
I like
not
you-
David. David and Christine are not
don't want
allowed
David
to be
on
the
there
hosts
either.
together.
No, it's Janelle and Christine, and then
Yeah.
guests that have appeared on the show.
Just Janelle and Christine. Yeah, total. Oh, I would watch the hell out of that. That would be so fantastic.
Hell yeah. So Janelle, though, let's figure out something to do with Tata Farms. Like, right, if we start right now, let's build this into a business. 'Cause
Pop-up
there's
shop.
potential. Pop-up shop, love it.
T-shirts, mugs, where she
Even
could
sell
bring it with her
flowers, too.
in her rolling suitcase that she loves.
Yeah,
We don't know the name where she bought it.
Traveling
She
Tata
doesn't
Farms.
remember, but if
Yeah.
you see something like that, get it. She loves it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pack that thing, show up. You could sign the cup, sign the T-shirt.
She
Like,
could
honestly,
do.
If she
Like
were
what?
close by doing that, I would spend like $100 on it. If it was going
I
to
would spend
Janelle.
more. I'd spend more than that for sure.
I might road trip it from Ohio to North Carolina to make that happen. Like that would
I'd
be
meet you there.
amazing. Yes, it would be so great. Yeah, I think because we did family pictures at a sunflower farm not too long ago, and I say not too long ago.
Yeah.
It was like a year. Everything is 3 months ago to me. So, but they had like a little store on the property, and you could buy like all these like homemade things or whatever. Like I could see Janelle absolutely. She can sell all of her shirts out of there. They can sell
Shirts,
the
for
flowers
sure.
from their farm for there. They can magnets,
Pies.
pies.
Pies is cute
whatever.
too. Christine could sell. Oh, well, actually, someone in the comments
Christine
here
could come and sell
wrote.
her dinner rolls, whatever.
Yeah,
No,
somebody wrote.
I'm
like,
not
they
eating
could-
Janelle's pies, but I would buy it
I'm
in
not relating
support of.
Christine's either, but somebody wrote like they could do a rival company for my sister wives closet. Okay, here you go. This is from Lauren. Christine should partner with someone on a hairline. She and her girls have amazing hair. Any of them could do what Janelle started and sell merch with sayings, images from the show fans will buy. Somebody said they must be contracted in, but Janelle's getting away with putting just sayings like the Janelle says. Like you can just put something someone said. But would be hilarious to start a rival site to Sister Wives Closet and do what they should have done from the beginning and have items in a reasonable price range not designed by Robyn. That would be.
They can call their store My Sister Wives Farm.
Sure, yeah, go. I love that.
Just like my farm. Mine. Just mine.
Yeah.
All mine. All mine
My
farms.
sister. I think that would actually be great. Yeah, they could just sell anything that they
just call it not Robyn's farm.
Oh, that's what you should call it. Definitely not copyright on that.
No.
Yeah. What about Mary, though? I would really love to figure, because I think right now she's got so many eggs and so many baskets of potential, not chances are. But with the podcast, they unwrapped podcast microphones on camera. Just have a real podcast.
Make it a real podcast. Yeah. I mean, like, why not? Salty Birches, in all honesty, is a great name. Like,
sure. Yeah, I agree. They could do something with it.
Talk about the show. Talk about what it was like with Kody. Like, you don't even have to bring the other sister wives into it if you don't want to. It can literally just be like, this was my experience with Kody. And people will listen just for that alone.
Yeah,
that is so true. Yeah, and that is kind of what she's doing with Jen on the tell-all and in the episodes.
They could, even if they would just take remove the audio or upload the audio from Fridays with Friends, they could just upload that onto an RSS feed and they could be making ad money at least. My ring light just turned off. It's a mess over here. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Jam had suggested, I'm going to go back up here. Axe throwing, archery, shooting range, family photos, senior pictures. Exactly.
Or
even like a wedding venue. I'm just gonna grab my charger.
Yeah, because when we did our family pictures, you had to pay a fee to come to the farm for the pictures. So
perfect. Yeah. Or even if they built a structure and they didn't even have all the flowers planted yet, and you could, I don't know, whatever, have your family reunion or whatever there. And even if 2 people did that a year, it's still something.
It's still more than Robyn is doing.
Yeah. Yes. Now, Robyn and Kody, I don't know their business ventures.
Well, the Manosphere.
Yeah, I think it's got to be the Manosphere thing that you were talking about.
I think she needs to lean into the ultimate ultra Christian because she's good at that.
Yeah. Yeah,
something with babies
somewhere will buy it.
Yeah, but she sucks with babies. she keeps them babies as they grow.
Yeah.
She could be like a pimp of nannies.
God.
Like she matches people with nannies or something like that.
God. I mean, it's not a bad idea for her.
She would steal all the good nannies for herself. She would interview them, steal them, so like no one else can have the good nannies.
Well, how old are Solomon and Ariel at this point? Like
26.
Okay, well, wait. Was Areola was 2014?
She was born during the Catfish.
Okay.
Right after the Catfish. She was
right
born
after the Catfish.
So maybe that was 16,
I think.
I think 16. I think you're right. Cause it was, I remember them having like the January birthday thing or something with her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember trying to pause and zoom in on a calendar on one of those.
That's this one where Areola points at Christine's chest and is like, why are you all red?
Seriously.
I don't know, you little bitch. Why does everyone have to drink vanilla milkshakes?
Yeah,
I don't even think they were milkshakes. Somebody up here said haunted house. Were you guys talking about haunted house? That's cute. That like they really could just do like in Tata Farms. They could make it like a pumpkin.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Robyn and Kody.
No. Robyn and Kody already live in a haunted house.
Yeah, they don't have enough, but they just don't know it. They don't have enough personality. Robyn might be good in a haunted house. Welcome. Like she has a good energy for that.
Yeah.
God, Ariel is just like running around dressed as a what?
Aurora's just sitting there blinking at you with like her dad's big eyes.
Yeah. Or she can ride like the little jigsaw tricycle around.
Oh God. I'm gonna read everyone's is that good? Can I read these?
Oh,
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So Laura says Janelle and Maddie should start small and create a self-serve farm stand with flower bouquets and maybe a few branded items. They could have a cute sign photo op space for Sister Wives fans.
Absolutely.
Maybe a display case with some memorabilia, like a boot lamp. Again, Janelle should capitalize on the boot lamp. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
QR code could take visitors to their online t-shirt shop and other merch. My unserious and unhinged idea for Kody and Robyn. They should buy back Coyote Pass and create a Manosphere sleepaway camp where elder Gen Xers and boomers earn badges and events like wrestling, tire flipping. They could run one of those things that the Teresa Giudice's husband went to.
All the men, they go in the pond that's not a pond.
Forward.
Yes.
Yeah. Cleanse themselves.
Oh my God.
That
I
actually
love this
might
idea
work.
so much. That'd be so great.
Joanna said, this is Joe in Salt Lake City. This is the rest of hers. Robyn picking art for cheap motels. Mary's, this is such a good one. Stage manager for an alternative high school theater program. She would be the best stage manager. She has the exact personality.
She does have a good personality. Yeah. When I was coming up with like my ideas, the only thing I could come up with for Mary was like the director of HR.
Oh my God.
She is good for stuff like that, though.
But,
She's
like,
such an A personality. You
that's
do need
God.
someone like her.
She's so type A. Like, that's all I got.
Oh, but she has those keys on a fucking ring, and they are so heavy.
She knows what each
like
one
a
is.
lanyard. Mm-hmm. There's a lanyard with a lot of stuff on it.
Listen, I would hire Mary to do my wallpaper. That wallpaper, you wouldn't even see the seams.
It would be
Christine,
it absolutely would.
Yep. Christine, something like a professional icebreaker at events. Christine is amazing at public speaking. She should be doing
Christine loves corporate icebreakers.
Loves
her
it.
Favorite thing.
Janelle, campground host, manager, camp store operator. Yeah, she just lived with the earth, the woods, the forest.
Her Earth Mama thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would last a couple weeks, and then Janelle's phoning it in.
She gets a good sunburn, and she's like, "I'm out."
Yeah, my dogs are barking. I can't sleep on that cot anymore. Yeah.
Paola says she can make her own doll line, Robyn, that is. Stella said Kody and Robyn interior decorated. Interior decorators, the business card would just say opulence. Paola says Christine could sell her baked goods, chocolate by Pie Heaven. Again, we could incorporate this into the Tata Farms structure.
Yes.
Rabe J said I never understood why they never thought to buy into a franchise while they were in Vegas. Yes. Don't you need like liquid money for that? Get another loan, another business loan.
Well, they thought about it. Remember the family gym? It's still a better idea than my sister wives closet.
Of course it is.
Still a better idea.
Of course it is. Holly says, I think they could do Christian women inspirational talking circuits, even Robyn. So we're all thinking the same thing. We read Lawrence. Stacy says, this is a good one. A moving company, 4 wives in a truck. Hey, 2 girls in a ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Absolutely.
I like that.
They should, though.
Mary would be the one to run that one, though.
Oh yeah. Admin and boots on the ground on that.
Exactly.
Dylan says, Robyn, become a TikTok influencer. She could, if she put any effort in, Robyn could. She would have so many followers.
We'd all watch her. Come on.
Yeah,
of course.
Even if it's just rage baiting, like
but it's too much work. Actually, Jess, you are a TikToker. Like you actually are a TikToker. Like you do it every day.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, right? Like you can, I mean, we couldn't do it. It is a lot of work, right? Like most people would have fallen off by now.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's more work than I expected for sure. But I mean,
Robyn couldn't do it.
So, no.
Even if you taught her, or is it more just the thing you're grappling with the most is just the urge to get up and do it each time?
Yeah. That 100%. Yeah. And that's where Robyn would like have her downfall because she would just like have like an ambient field rant and get canceled or something.
Yeah. She's a no-getter. My kids are kind of no-getters. Like I get it. Like there's just some people that don't have that like I want to do something unique that's just she just doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Dylan, I just lost it. Dylan, is Dylan in the chat? Because this is the same question or the thing about create a Patreon only podcast similar to Office Ladies. Yes, Mary, create a party planning catering business.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even that Salty Birches, you could do that. Plan things where you're just in charge of shit, but you're not like fully culpable for things going badly.
What if Mary and Jen
Yeah.
just hosted an event, not a dating event? They just hosted an event and they're like, hey, meet Mary from Sister Wives.
They all should be doing that.
You know, we'll have a Q&A. Like, why don't they do that?
Because that's essentially what people are showing up to, chances are, for, or her worthy events. People are not going to actually learn anything. They're going to like come look at the freaks type
You're
thing.
right.
Like, there's
Because
Mary.
they had
Exactly.
women for not the last event that we don't know about, but the event before, they had women, and then they were advertising like, hey, any guys available for
we
all
won't
women?
check your IDs.
Yes.
Just
yes.
saying.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No, you're totally right.
Well,
there we go. Yeah. What else, Amanda? Oh no, you're
I think
right.
well,
What are you
that's
drinking?
it for. I'm drinking a spark mouth a mimosa. It's a mocktail. This is one of my favorite. It kind of tastes like beer. Tricks your brain into thinking it's alcohol. Well, that's it for that. Does let us know in the chat any last minute ideas for any of these browns? Any ideas for the kids? Tony and Mykelti? Here's an idea. Tony, get an actual job.
Oh, well, I don't know if you guys know. I didn't put it in this week's Browntown notes, but guess what's coming up soon? The World Series of Chess. Spending lots of time with my kids before the World Series of Chess. I'll be really busy.
So that means the
that's
kids
the
will be
thing.
left. They moved across the country for his chess career.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident in saying that that's the reason that Mykelti was going to give to Kody and Robyn had ever bothered to ask her. But, you know, they probably didn't.
But they really just moved to like be closer to the family and like capitalize on. I think they did move to be close to the family so that they could continue to get little information and like get clout off of their own family.
Yeah.
For their podcast.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Do you
now they're in all the family photos and everything with that side of the family. So yeah.
Do you think Mykelti will, like, if Kody and Robyn apologize, do you think she'll just quickly be like, okay, love you, Dad?
I don't
Yes.
know. I gut reaction is yes, absolutely. But then she's also made comments about like, well, they have reached out to me, and my response is that if you're not doing this to all of my siblings, then it's not going to work for me.
Ooh.
She's full of shit.
I mean, yeah.
I know her.
I think that photo
yes,
book,
yes,
I think the photo book really did something to her though. She doesn't like that.
But why didn't she make one
They
for
don't wanna-
Tony's mom? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
The actual like super involved grandparent. but
Because
you're
she's
gonna
a
send it to
pick
Cody's
me.
mom.
She's like a Kody,
Yeah.
a Cody and Robyn pick me, just like
Yeah.
Mary.
She's like, oh, she sees them all the time anyway. I
I think
don't
that
need
is the
to
justification
waste money
there.
on it.
Probably.
But also, like, why are Tony and Mykelti not putting together that? Oh, maybe my dad's pissed at me because I'm currently the only family member who's continuing to make money off of talking shit about my Gwendolyn stopped doing it, Peyton stopped doing it, and they're still doing it. Why does Mykelti think that Cody's not going to be pissed at her for making money off of this? Like spilling the tea.
I want to say that maybe she has evolved to a point where she just doesn't care, because these kids should be making some kind of money off of what's been done to
Agreed.
them. So I don't know that Mykelti has it in her to be like, I'm going to do this whether you like it or not. So
The weird thing is though, Tony and Mykelti are doing with their kids exactly what Mykelti's childhood was too.
Yeah.
Like
What? What do you mean?
like exploiting your kids
Yeah.
on
Oh,
camera
exploiting
for
your kids,
money
yes.
or clicks or views or whatever. Like it is the same sort
And
of
theirs is much
childhood,
more
so-
brazen too. Like Sister
well-
Wives, they can kind of be like, well, there was rooms they weren't allowed. The camera could, the kids could go. But this is like, I'm taking a picture and video of my kids and posting it. Sure.
For example, a picture of my kids picking their noses and also with no pants on.
oh my God.
Like, not cool. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, I clearly am
Sure.
not the only thousands of people looking at this.
Yeah, it's questionable for sure.
Like, it's just, I don't know. I find what Mykelti and Tony are doing with their kids almost like, I don't want to say more exploitative, but
Yeah.
more
You can
obvious.
say it. It is more. It's
I can
brazen.
see where you're coming from with that. Yeah.
Because I don't know, like it was Sister Wives. The kids were on it all the time, but it was, I don't know. Like
Mykelti
their
made
content
sure
really
he was
is
on
their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And in all
stand
sorts
Tony.
of undress and hands in different places. And I don't know. I feel bad for them. I mean, probably every kid picks their nose, but not every parent is putting it on
Like it's
TikTok.
cute.
For millions of
Yeah.
people to see. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like watch it and be like, someday little Archer Ace is going to be in high school or middle school and people will be pulling this up.
Yeah, internet's forever. I mean, every like Avalon's haircut is going to live in infamy.
Yeah, thanks for posting that. Like that horrible haircut every and every day, several times a day, posting me all over the internet with my hair looking like that, and me acting a fool because you didn't teach me manners or etiquette in public at age 5. Not to be a bitch or anything, but
no, they went to the park.
So.
They went to the park after a new bakery this weekend, and I spared everyone the photos. But she's got the kids running around, and I mean, like, listen, okay, just you're a parent. I'm a parent. Like, we get it, but it's every photo. There's a mess and boogers and crumbs all over their faces, like taking selfies with it. Every once in a while, sure, but it's every fucking photo. These kids are filthy. They're running around, jumping on people, trying to get attention on the camera. And it's like, oh, they're going to be worse than Tony and Mykelti now.
No,
they
100%.
will be, because like at least when all this started for Mykelti, she was what, like 12 or 13 or something like that. Like she had like a normal-ish childhood before that.
She saw her parents working. These
Yeah.
kids are raised with 2 parents that like don't work.
Yeah. And
Hey,
I mean,
babe.
yeah, like
What?
I'm one to talk, like I'm on camera right now, but like still. Yeah, like just their sense of what is normal is going to be very different from like all of their friends.
It's really upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, Jess, thanks for joining us. We'll let you out of here and then we'll kind of go through Browntown. Unless, do you want to stay for Browntown?
Whatever you guys want me to do, I'm all on for the ride as long as you want me.
I would love to have you in Browntown but if we're taking up too much of your time, you are free to. You want to hang out?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
all right. I'm clicking. So I will go right through. You guys stop me, raise your hand, scream at me if I'm
like that
speaking. Right. Okay. Sorry. Oh,
we got to make it official.
Okay, guys, get ready. We are going for Browntown. I think.
Browntown. Everything's waiting for Pooh.
That gets me every time.
Ooh, okay. I swear to God, Amanda, you're gonna die. I've lost. StreamYard has frozen my controls. Wait, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna trick it, you guys. I'm gonna trick it. I'm gonna like click on comments, you guys.
People said if you click around, sometimes it'll.
Yep,
fix
I'm clicking
itself.
around.
Is that working?
No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like minimize like that kind of thing, because like sometimes you can like trick it that way. Or you know what, Amanda? I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in.
Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll be good.
So insane.
Right.
Oh God,
Hi, Jess.
Well, hello.
Here we are. Me and Jess are the same age, and I have the same birthday as your husband.
Yes.
83. We're 83 babies. Here's Jody.
83 baby, absolutely.
How'd it go?
I'm back and we're in. Okay, we're good.
Yes.
All right. Let's start out with Christine. Christine, as usual, she's an MLM shilling this week. I didn't even bother to include that. But she made now I know this to be kind of like a Polish thing. Maybe you kind of know this too. I'm sure every nationality has this. It's a classic cucumber, vinegar, and some onions. Great. Thanks for sharing that unique recipe, Christine. But there it is. Easy peasy. Now, in addition to the MLMs, we also had this. Now, this
it's that one picture. This is the one picture she uses where she's turned to the side.
Yes. So she has a post and says, I've already lost 40 pounds with my original combo. So I don't say this lightly. And then she goes into, her MLM stuff. What I find really disingenuous about this is that was like her post-pregnancy season 1 Truly photo.
Yeah.
And then
And
we
she
have
has
the one
like
on the
baby
right.
fat. She has like a little soul, like has some like baby fat on her face, kind of.
Yeah. I just think
Although
that's
maybe not because she's in her 30s.
it's just shitty. Like it's just preying on women. And even though we all know like it's
Get
photos
out
or
of these
whatever, it's
MLMs,
just
ladies. You don't need it.
do
Yeah.
better, be better. Now Christine and David were out this week and they took a little trip to Costco. Get ready to laugh because guys,
I bet they are obnoxious.
I don't know if you know this,
at
but
Costco.
let me see. Oh shoot, where did it go? Oh no. Okay, well, hold on. I will
delete it.
row it up there in a minute. Who knows? Okay, well, hold on that. We'll come back to that then. I'm sorry.
What were
guys.
they
I'm having
doing
to go
at
up and down to
Costco?
be clicking? They were shopping for butter, and David, this says grass-fed butter. How do they feed butter grass?
Oh my God.
Grass-fed butter. I think we should try it. We should, babe. That's so amazing. We should try that. Grass-fed butter.
God.
You're so
Meanwhile,
funny, babe.
I'm standing behind them with
Oh,
my
God.
cart already overstimulated. The edibles kicking in, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't handle this right now. Move.
Yeah. Standing in front of the grass-fed butter. You guys know the ones. It's in the green packaging. Like, I seriously would be like, please don't crack any more of those jokes. That's such a bad dad joke. I can't. Like, everything's dry and tied up. I can't. Oh, gross. But alas, that's David for you.
Oh.
Now let's move on to Christine's spawn. We are just talking about her, but Mykelti went on. She had this clip about how she used to be. This is news to me. Like full on sorority girl. And one time I wore these beautiful, massive 6-inch heels to class. Okay, first of all, no, you weren't, and no, you didn't.
Right? Like
What
I feel like
was-
if Mykelti was in a sorority, we would have maybe heard about that on the show.
Oh, we would have heard about it. Yeah.
And I just don't know a world where Mykelti Brown was a full-on sorority girl. Amanda,
She
you went to
threw all
ASU.
those shoes. Yeah.
You've
I
seen some sororities. That's some sorority life at ASU. Would you throw Mykelti into that?
I'm trying to think where Mykelti would fit in. At
She
ASU.
said which sorority she's in, but I don't
She
know.
said she was in an actual sorority. I thought
Yeah.
she was just saying like, oh, I was like a sorority girl type of girl.
Oh,
But she
no,
was saying
no,
she was in
no.
every- No, she wasn't.
Yeah,
Did you see it,
I
Jess?
took it. I did. I took it to mean that she was like an actual member of a sorority.
Exactly, Jacob. Oh wait, no. Who is this? Sorry, I'm
Jacob.
This is going great. Auntie Krista says she went to 1 year of college, so this is all moot.
Yeah.
Oh God, could you imagine Mykelti showing up for Rush? I've only seen him on the
She's
show's
just
recap.
so
but yikes.
unlikable. She's so like she's so annoying.
Well, sorry, any sorority ladies. No offense to you, but like that just doesn't seem to fit with me. I already showed you Mykelti talking about her kids. They just chill. They watch some movies, pick their nose, and things like that. Also, very performative. Avalon is jumping on and off her lap the whole time, like looking at her. She's fully performing, and it's really pathetic. Now, let me see. Our girl, Janelle. Okay, Janelle, I love her. I mean, after that cameo last week for your birthday, like
did you see Janelle went to the theater this week?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna get into that. But this was after
Grease or something.
What?
Yes, I have
I think they
photos.
went and saw. I think they went and saw Grease.
Oh, they went and saw Grease. Don't you
Let me see. Here's Janelle at Grease.
Yeah, there's an
Ooh.
explanation in one of these. So there is the outside of the theater. There's a couple more pics there. Yeah,
Oh,
here
here
we
you
go.
go.
Had such a fun night last Friday. Went to see Grease put on by Farmville Community Arts Council with some friends. It was such a well-done production and the vocals were spot on. What a talented group. So that first pictures was the T-Birds walking Main Street on their way to the theater. Maybe taking their roles seriously. Janelle. Number 2 is a picture my friend managed to get. And then number 3, I didn't get a picture of, but there's like a picture of Danny and Sandy on stage, if you see it there.
Mm-hmm.
There
Wow. Look at that
That's
photo
a picture
her
my
friend managed
friend
to get. With someone's head in the foreground, by the way.
Well, what are you going to do? You're not supposed to take pictures.
God love her. Well, she also managed to survive allergies. Yikes. You wake up one morning and you know it's upon us.
My cats know
Fallen.
all about that right now. I've spent $300 the other day to get Sully some eye drops. So I hear you, Janelle. I hear you.
Pollen. Who knew? Well, some things that make Janelle happy this week. She's just kind of going through. She had a friend that told her about this app that can identify bird calls. So she's getting
She's
a lot
living
of
her best
support.
life.
Yeah, people were really excited that she has a barred owl near her. I'm not a birder, but apparently
That's the one that killed Staircase.
Yeah, Kathleen Peterson, was it?
It was a barred owl.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It was obviously Michael, right?
Well, it was but the owl they're referring to as a barred owl.
Yeah.
Somebody just had a really good idea. Dylan, once again, nailing it here. Said, I mean, we've talked about this, but Kody should join the Flagstaff community. Yes. Kody should go into theater.
He was meant to be an actor. Yes. Yeah.
Could Robyn be in theater too? Because then she can at least like pretend to be a human again for a couple hours a week. Would she be good in theater?
She can run like the light board. That's about her speed.
No, I wouldn't. That's so much responsibility. She would fuck up all the cues.
She'd be a ticket taker. Here.
Yeah, giving great energy. She can actually be
like a
box office
program.
person. Box office people
program
are
per
very
party.
intense. She could definitely do this. The computer's down. It would be me before this live started.
Continuing our coverage, Janelle, she's unpacking. She found her can opener. I'm going to have
another
her tell you
classic
about that.
post. Another classic Janelle post. Hasn't cleaned the like. If I was taking a picture of a close-up of a stainless steel item, I would at least wipe it off. But
she forgot she had it. She'll tell you about it. Here's her washer and dryer. I just want to say, if you look above, Janelle also is dipping her toe into the stitch fix. She's ordered a fix up there. I know. Let's see what else. Oh, she also just posted again this photo of everyone on the front porch, which I love.
She knows
Keep
what she's
posting
doing.
it, girl. Do it.
And then right there on that, sorry, right on that, go back to that last one there.
Yeah.
I love when people are putting shitty comments all day long about like, oh, we love this porch. Oh, Robyn and Kody could never.
Sure.
And then they never respond to that. But then Janelle will respond to like, so she's responding here to this barred owl situation.
Yeah.
So it's at least letting us know, oh no, I'm seeing all the comments. I'm seeing everyone. I'm getting notified for all of them. And I'm choosing to leave them up. Love it.
I know,
love it.
Love her. Now in this is really funny. It was like a little video and she's washing the dishes and she was
we got a lot
of
of discussion about this on Facebook.
So I just loved at one point she looks directly into the camera and I got a screenshot right at that second. I was so proud of myself. But she's washing dishes and she has like a measuring cup and she's like rinse, looks at the camera, gives it a little spray of Power Dawn and then just like touches it with her hand a little bit, like and put it to the side.
She lives alone though. Yeah, I mean, I'll drink coffee and then just rinse it under the sink and then just like put it back for tomorrow.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just me. It's just.
But if you were doing it for the camera, you'd be.
If I was full, of course, of course.
Yeah,
I would be a perfect person if I was being filmed.
I mean, I'm going to say half her bowls have like dried Special K in it. Like there's just one little flake. And that's all she does. She just chips it away and eats it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Some dried, like a spaghetti noodle, an errant noodle, just dried on. The dogs love it. So she had this post about moving in. I'm going to play it for you because it's actually, it's just really sweet. She talks about her can opener that she found, and she's just posting some really cute photos. She
looks great there. Wow.
Right?
She's stunning. Whoa.
She looks good in a camp shirt. All right. So enjoy Janelle unpacking.
An update. So things are progressing along with my move. It feels like it's so slow, and yet it feels like it's, I don't know, like I'm making progress, which is such a weird thing because I see the boxes being emptied, and yet I still see all the boxes that are left. So I will say one thing, so I packed most of my stuff, everyday stuff, about 2 years ago. And I had sort of forgotten about some of the stuff I had, just those little things. So I opened up this box. I'm like, oh, I have an electric can opener. I forgot. That was one of those things I bought. My mom always had one growing up, and I always loved them. We used the hand turn forever, and I just decided I really wanted an electric one. So that was one of the things I bought for myself. And I'm like, oh, I forgot I had one. So it was there. So there's been some fun things, and I think there will be a lot more, especially as I start to unpack some of those boxes that I packed up when I moved to Vegas. So yeah, so it's coming. My sister said, Janelle, it's probably going to take you about a year. And I'm like, okay, I can see that, because it's like you put things away, and I'm already moving things, especially in the kitchen. But I'm here for it, right? So I'm pretty excited about that, about this whole process.
Okay.
Find her boot lamp. She's got to find the boot lamp.
Yes.
I love that that someone picked up on when they're like, new can opener, because if you look at it, like, it looks like it's got some, I don't know, pasta stains that have kicked up off the stove back on it. I mean,
I only have a electric can opener. I don't own a hand turn one.
I only have the hand turn one. I've never done that.
same.
Yeah.
Same.
Electric, it's a dream. You can walk away from it for a couple
How
seconds.
many cans do you open? Do you leave it out?
No. It's in this like random.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
I
I'd
know
have
it.
to put mine
Doesn't-
away, but okay.
No, it doesn't live out. But I do open a lot of cans. I got cats.
I think
And in
Janelle opens a lot
Canada,
of
there's
cans
not as
too.
many. Canada doesn't have as many pop tabs.
Oh, really?
Like on soup, it's mostly you're having to open a lot of shit.
What do you think Janelle's been using? Do you think she's just been like opening cans with her teeth in the meantime?
Just hitting it against the edge.
I gotta find that. Okay, so moving on. Let's move on to Mary. Guys,
I've seen that picture about 7,000 times.
I know. Mom has been gone for 5 years. R.I.P. Mom. Mary
Lovely.
also just had, it was a big week for
Big week of Pinterest posts.
quotes.
Boy.
all
Oh.
repeats of passings. This is the TikTok where Mary was dancing in the rain with Jen in the Target parking lot. Fall in love with the process of becoming the very best version of yourself. There was another one set to music. Same videos from before. Everything happens for a reason. Live it, love it, learn from it. The Christmas Zona series. She's looking at Zona. It says grateful.
I
Oh,
can't see
also-
the media, but did you see that Salty Birches is also reposting a bunch of Christmas content because they have these like
Yeah.
wrapped empty boxes in the wall behind them? Are you seeing
Oh,
that?
I got it. You'll see. Yeah.
Thank God.
Surround yourself with women who don't just clap when you win. They
She's
open
posted
doors,
this
drop
before.
your name, and help you build the stage. Yes, when she was
I
up on a
posted that.
stage at that, at
Yes!
one of her symposiums.
Yeah.
That post was like 8 pages long. Do you remember how long that post was? And I read
I
the
do.
whole thing.
I do.
And then at the end, somebody wrote timestamp, FYI timestamp for when Amanda finishes reading. I was like, thanks. Glad I did it.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
We're getting near the end of the renovations at Vicky's Victorian Hideaway.
Is that what this is? Or wait, no. That's not
So John's Cabinet Craft LLC posted something. Mary reposted and said, Tanner did my renovation.
this. Okay,
I can't
got
wait
it.
to show off the results. So this is Tanner, not friend Tanner, because I think
Not
there's
other
a friend
Tanner. Okay,
Tanner
yeah.
too. I think friend Tanner was free fallen. This is Tanner who did the renovation. So can't wait to see that. Or
That
maybe we
sounds
won't.
like I saw that. Her writing can't wait to reveal the thing or whatever. I think that she's kind of hinting that that's her storyline. It sounds like it's going to be shown.
Season
on-
22.
Yeah, like a whole year from now.
Exactly.
It
We will have
be-
forgotten that it happened.
Yeah, it'll be
I'm excited
millennial
to see it.
beige.
And then what happens? Is she staying in Parowan? She can't.
Well, remember, it depends on the guy that she meets, what he wants to do, and then she's going to
And
do
his
that.
interests.
Yes.
Right.
That's that's the most unpowerful thing stance a woman could take, I think.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Nope.
Pretty much.
What else? You know who your people are by how your heart settles when they arrive. True. And Amanda, this classic. Rejection is just divine protection. Trust the detour. It's keeping you safe.
Kody rejected you on camera for
Thank you.
18 plus seasons, and she's spinning it to that was powerful of her to stay.
Yes.
She
Because
wasn't ready.
She has to.
She's loyal.
Protection.
She's
not ready yet.
She's got to lean into that. Otherwise, she just looks terrible.
You got to trust the process, ladies.
Trust the process. And trust you salty birches.
There it is.
Okay.
I can't believe you are posting Christmas content and those boxes look busted back there.
Again, wearing the same clothes, the same merch as their merch series. So let's take it away. This is a really good one about
the
socks.
video.
Amanda spent $80 on her sister's gift, but her sister got her socks. This is last year.
So what should she get her sister this year? Regift her the same socks. Used or not, I don't care. Just regift her the same socks. She's your sister. That's acceptable.
Used socks.
They could possibly be,
the way I think about it is it's not about the money that
It was
you
passive
spend.
aggressive.
Do you think it was passive aggressive?
Yeah.
Or did she just not have it in her budget?
No.
She did the best that she could.
No, that was little sister syndrome.
Hannah spent
Anyone get
There's
it?
room
That was
noise.
funny.
Good God.
And then Amber just screaming from off camera. Anna spent $80.
Yeah, Amber got into one of my comments on one of my videos one time. So, yeah. Yeah.
What did she say?
It was something about, it was something I put up about chances are, and somebody was snarking on the fact that Mary has the balls to put up like a dating thing. And Amber's like, yeah,
Fair enough.
You know, no one has ever like thought of this idea before, because I think someone was saying how unoriginal it was. And I was just like, wait a minute, are you the
Whose
Amber
side
Babe?
are but whose
Like-
side is she on there? Because it sounds like she's kind of taking that person's side.
Couldn't tell to save my life, but yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Mary is Kaylin Lowry, who is whose friends just disappear and you never hear about them again.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
the
wait.
years go by.
There's more. There's more. And yes, someone asked, did they just post this? Yes, they just posted this Christmas content.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, the day before. This is current content.
Amanda spent $80.
God damn it. It's the same one. Okay. I'll upload the other one. Oh shoot, it's two different things, but okay, I'll get it. Where are we here? Okay, let me get that and scroll back up.
I can't
Is that
even like
playing?
no.
Now I hear it playing in my ear.
Ah. Well, I'm
This is
sure,
weird.
I'm
All right,
sure
well,
it's
let's
your internet
continue
connection.
on.
Yeah.
Let's continue on here. I just wanted to throw this up here because someone is commenting,
Yeah.
and their only comment back is "woo." That's what your one comment.
Yeah, someone's actually commenting back. Commenting back.
Oh my gosh. At least she's not like yelling at them like she does on her lives. So I guess that's something.
Okay. All right. Now, this is the part I'm excited about. So
Okay.
I really like going through Robyn's Instagram now, but like deep, like months and months back. So
It's
I
my
think
favorite
last
sentence.
time
Yeah, me
I
too.
went through like December or November.
Mhm.
So I picked up where I left off this last time, which lucky for us is Halloween. Halloween 2018.
She thinks she's
Looking
so
around.
pretty here. Like I can tell that she's like, oh yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
the
at
one.
Jess's face, and you're like, uh-huh.
Yeah, she you know,
This is
she's
not it.
She's like nailed it. Got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did it.
Yes.
Be a dear
Smug.
and have a happy Halloween. Hashtag I love being a mom. Halloween 2018. Cute, fun, pumpkin carving, adorable. I love them so much.
It's a picture of herself, and she writes hashtag adorable. That's a
Yes.
filter,
However-
or is that makeup? That's to be a filter.
Oh, it's makeup. No, it's makeup.
It is? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, if you look at the comments, Robyn posted this 300, what is that, 86, 66 weeks ago?
Yeah,
But there are
86, yeah.
comments as recent as 17 weeks ago. How sweet. Don't be carried away by the bad comments. Keep shining.
Okay,
But other
Judith.
people, are you looking for
An
au
au
pair?
pair.
I saw your profile on the au pair program. Isn't that interesting?
Oh my, why?
Yep. Then someone else, so much of Janelle's money. Why not go and get a chin reduction?
Oh
That's
my
the feature
God.
that I know isn't awful. That's the feature that makes Kody and then a heart say you look like a man, especially your Cleopatra costume.
Oh my God. That
Wild.
costume was
Okay.
the worst.
Now there's more from Halloween. There are several
my
photos.
way.
Robyn really likes this. So I'll take you to the next photo, which we actually see Gwendolyn and Isabel there with Brianna.
Yeah.
And we have some comments here. People, marriage should be honored by all, and all the marriage bed kept pure, for God will judge the adulterer and all the sexually immoral. People just commenting, you broke this. Another one. Just rewatched the episode in Vegas. We're at Sunday service. You were talking about your ex-husband taking your purity and how you refer to it as, quote, the biggest mistake of your life. Don't you think that his children who sit there and listen to this repulsive Tolstoy feel like they are part of that mistake? They are the result of, that mistake. He made it sound like he sexually assaulted you and played this big old victim. So you felt it was a travesty to give yourself to the man who is going to be your husband, but you don't mind screwing someone else's husband and getting pregnant by a married man. What Bible do you read?
That's so good.
Passionate.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love when
Yeah.
people come for her in those comments. It's like my favorite part.
Oh, that's great. Oh my
More photos from
gosh.
Halloween. We have Saul here as Catwoman.
So he's probably Catboy and she's Ladybug. It's from some Disney Channel.
Oh,
Thank
show.
you.
Yeah.
You made me
All
feel
right.
much better about this. I was like, why is she doing? Okay, so there's something
All
called Catboy.
And
Catboy, yeah.
Ladybug.
Catboy and Ladybug. They're little like anime looking superheroes on some. I think the show's
All right,
called
that's
Miraculous
cute.
or something. I don't know.
Is Ladybug supposed to be full size?
No, Ladybug is also a teenager.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or as a teenager.
Well,
Antique Krista says, I just sputter laughed at the chin reduction comment. Cherie says, I want to tip the commenters. Official Dylan says, 8 and left 0 crumbs.
Still from Halloween, we have Aurora who carved. I mean, if you could take the comment down,
sorry,
it looks
yeah,
just
sorry.
like a giant hole.
Wow. Yep. She fucked up.
Um,
Looks like she fucked up
right.
something on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite sure what that is, but Robyn made a smiley face one.
Well, of course she did.
She's so happy all the time.
Yes. Just oozes out of her pores.
Oh my gosh,
Now,
she
this is-
posted a lot of her kids.
Okay,
huh?
now this is October 28th. This is a different day.
Okay.
Here's Aurora, she's doing something under a blue
Oh
towel.
my
She also has like a bandana do-rag and
She loves it.
cornrows in her hair.
Mhm.
I'm not going to ask. This sweet daughter of mine spent so much research and time making a gluten-free, sugar-free Wonder Woman cake for my birthday this year. I feel so loved. She is really an amazing person, and I hope we are always close. Hashtag love being a mom,
Jeez.
a wonderful life, Wonder Woman cake.
Wonder Woman
and
cake.
I love
I
Wonder
love
Woman.
Wonder Woman.
So now it's She-Ra and Wonder Woman. Mhm.
I have no
Now let's
words.
go to the cake.
Ew.
So here's Aurora doing her
Fingies
Wonder
everywhere.
Woman.
They got her
the
fingers
Booger
all
fingers.
Uh-huh. And here's the final product.
Hey, it looks
Okay,
better
now
than I
she
could never
did-
do this.
Yes, she did a very good job. I just want to ask you how much you think buying all the shit for Aurora to make this homemade craft cake for Robyn, for an adult.
Well, you gotta
approximately
add
cost.
in the price for like all the fuck ups that were done.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
all the
Based on
fondant.
that pumpkin earlier, I'd
Yeah.
say that there's probably take 2 or take 3.
There were many,
Oh my
for
God,
sure.
Look at Robyn. She is so lurchy. She's like my cat Latrice, who's like lurchy. Lurch. Mr. Burns.
Just
Like,
matronly.
And honestly, what is she wearing? What is this shirt?
Right?
We say
Like,
that
why?
all the time. Yeah.
Can we talk about what Aurora? What's Aurora doing?
It's always a question. At least they're not like bedazzled jeans this time, I guess. I don't know.
And the sword? Like, since when is Robyn anything remotely close or even look like personality traits of Wonder Woman?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Easily
$500
$500 for the cake. Yep. Same thing.
$0
Like,
for Aurora,
I know that
500 for
stuff's-
Kody.
That is not cheap.
Yeah.
Ugh,
The kit came.
can't
Oh,
believe
Lauren
it.
said, "Did the kit come from QVC?" That would make the most sense. Like she saw it all.
Sure
Yeah,
did.
just like that gingerbread house she got that time. That,
Oh my
like,
gosh, that's so
$300
funny.
gingerbread house.
Actually, you know what? They probably just went to the grocery store and paid like full price for it. You know what I mean? Like when you go
They
to
pay full
like a
price.
Walgreens and you get some sort of like food that you don't normally get there. It's always like 3 times the cost.
Oh yeah,
paid full price.
especially when you consider that what'd she say? It was sugar-free, gluten-free, joy-free, whatever.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
right.
there's
taste
absolutely
free.
taste-free.
Red
Like
dye number 3 free.
all of that stuff is so expensive.
And
Like,
again, that was made for Robyn's birthday, yet it still has to be fucking gluten free for Kody, who doesn't even have celiac. He's just a narcissist and likes to present as this healthy guy.
exactly.
But this is
it's
Robyn's
novelty.
birthday cake.
It's unique. It's novelty. So they have to
Is
have
it? Yeah.
Well, we'll see. All right, now we're going to October 16th. We're still in the happy Halloween spirit. We are at a local sweet shop. Hey, anyone in Flagstaff know about this place? Robyn, October 16th, 2018. I went into at Sweet Shop Candy Store and saw these. It's like chocolate eyeballs and witches' fingers.
Yeah, it's cute.
Pretty cute. I'll have to go get some for Halloween for the kids. Hashtag the, what does it say? The
Paul Harvey. I then broke my no sugar rule and ate half of an apple pie caramel apple. Oh my God, shut up, Robyn. Used to be my fave. And proceeded to have a full-on panic attack and stomach ache from the sugar. Oh my God, I hate her. My body doesn't know what to do with it anymore.
Mhm.
Eat.
Oh.
Hashtag local shops. Hashtag lesson learned again. Hashtag Halloween fun. This is the most egregious thing she's ever posted.
Yeah.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, just shut up right now, Robyn. Just shut up.
My body
And
doesn't know
she
what to
ate
do with
half. Girl, I know what you're doing because I've done the same thing. You
I
didn't
broke
eat
my
half. You ate the whole
sugar-free
damn thing.
rule. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I-
she is insufferable.
She really is the worst. Yeah. And
Oh,
of course she
performative.
goes into a like an artisan chocolate shop to go get something for the
Sure.
kids. You can't go get Halloween Oreos, God forbid.
No,
You gotta go get the bougie
CVS.
truffles and shit.
I mean, to be
Uh,
fair, Flagstaff is pretty like I think they have some kind of stipulation in Flagstaff where big chains aren't allowed to like build there, or like it takes
Oh,
a while.
really?
Like they want to keep it local, so that's good. But there are options.
I'm just
other
saying,
than
if
that.
I were Janelle and Christine, who are struggling to pay their mortgage and don't have health insurance for their kids, and they're seeing Robyn go into the sweet delicatessen sweet shop,
Yeah.
I'm going to come back and get these for the kids. And she was picking up flowers the other day, a bouquet of flowers at
Yeah.
that little boutique.
Let me just get into a couple comments here. Alicia says, "Why post at all?" And Julia said, "Oh my God, Amanda, shut up, Rob." Kat D Mom says, "So crazy. I am celiac, and half my kiddos are gluten and dairy intolerant. F you, Robyn. You don't even know the half of how hard it is." Yeah, it's like trendy for her, and it makes her
Yes.
feel skinnier and better than everyone else.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, just a couple more here. Don't want to keep you guys too long. But here's a black and white, very moody. It really sets a kind of vibe. We have Brianna here in the back seat, and it says traveling home from a family reunion. Remember, in October 2018.
Just say it's your fucking birthday?
Yeah. Traveling home from a family reunion, these two filled the car with the sweet, sad lyrics of All I Want by Kody. They are both so talented and soulful. They made
Oh
the
my
song that much more breathtaking. It is one of the greatest joys in my life to listen to the music they make together.
Oh.
Hashtag so lucky they are mine. I love being a mom, a wonderful life. I cry every time. Sweet moment. Now, do you guys know that song?
No, do you? How does it go? What's it called?
Hold on, I'm going to show you. I didn't know what it was either.
Okay.
So I Googled it, and this is what came up. Like the music video came up immediately, and I'm not making this up.
God.
This is the music video for this song. It is like a weird man with like facial deformities at work taking a shit at his desk. What? It's really bizarre. Let us know in the comments. I don't know. Adam said he's heard of the song, but he doesn't even remember. Like, this is a weird video.
I don't know that song at all, but like the facial features. Do you remember like the Linda Hamilton Beauty and the Beast show back in the day?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That is what that face looks like.
Oh my God, Jess, you're so right. Oh my God, it is.
It's so weird.
I'm picturing him coming in being like,
I know. I've never heard this.
Like,
yeah, they were like
very,
in New York.
It's very emo and like,
yeah. So
like they have anything to. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Read some of these words, Amanda. These make Robyn cry every time.
Nothing more to hear you knocking at my door. Because if I see your face once more, I could die as a happy man, I'm sure. Because this is Robyn imagining a guy singing this to her. Not necessarily Kody, but like this is how important I am. When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside. I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side.
Oh my God.
But if you take my body, take my body. All I want is, all I need is to find somebody. I'll find somebody. Ooh, oh.
Isn't that part? I was like, Robyn, damn, like you little horny thing. Gross.
It's a little salacious for Robyn. I don't know.
But also, like, how obnoxious. Of course, Brandon's belting out the car.
It's her favorite sound in the world is listening to those two croon.
Insufferable.
I'd say it's cute, like when your kids are little and they're singing in the car. But like, I have a 17-year-old daughter, and she sings in the car, and it's like I love her, but I'm like, Kate, you gotta stop.
Started unironically singing a song, start to finish, like just unironic. Like they're like, "Mom, we want to sing this for you." How uncomfortable do you already feel imagining that?
Well, first of all, everyone
else would be like, "Oh, okay, that's nice," and then it would get to the "take my body" part, and I'm like, what is happening here?
And the novelty usually wears off after about 4 bars of anyone just like singing at you. The novelty wears off quite quickly.
And look how she's like looking out the window as if she doesn't know her mom is twisting around in the passenger seat to take this photo of her.
Oh yeah, completely candid.
Yeah.
Completely.
Also, you can see a car seat next to her. Saul's probably in there. It's still rear facing. All right, now. Let's end this with a little Kody and his sweetie.
Oh, God. Oh.
Here we have October 3rd, 2018. Kody beaming, ear to ear, smiling with his little sweetie with Ariel in his arms. Remember, he still has another younger daughter, but forget about
several.
Amanda, can you read the caption there?
These two are peas in a pod. They pretty much adore one another and follow each other everywhere. I just start snapping pics today because they are so cute with each other. Their matching wild hair, half moon eyes, and infectious smile makes me giggle. Hashtag crazy hair, don't care. Hashtag daddy's little sweetie. Hashtag adorable. Hashtag daddy is the bomb. Robyn is so cool.
Yeah. She just now started snapping pictures, right? Just now. Sure. Comments are great. Wish he had relationships like that with his other children, but he can't because he's always up your ass. Do something with your hair. Oh my God, at least wash it.
The only child pays attention to, and that's how you like it. Someone calls CPS. You think she was the only baby girl in the world. That man is so full of himself. He loves her, not you. Okay.
Yeah.
Like by Janelle Brown. Like by Janelle Brown.
Yeah. Another one. All I see is him missing Isabel's surgery and yelling at Truly for being scared to ride a bike. The same week, he carried his 5th wife or stepdaughter like an infant when she had the worst fake I need attention attack ever.
Thank you. It was fake. It was completely fake. Jess, it's fake, right?
Yeah. I think it's got to be fake, but also if it's not fake, how fucked up is that house if she's having 5 of those a week? Like,
where her
Yeah.
body seizes up. I've had panic attacks about actual things that could affect my life in a negative way, not moving to a bigger mansion, like an actual panic attack.
Yeah, like
And
that. The context makes no sense at all.
No. I don't lose control of my muscles. I just get panicky and out of breath, but I'm not like, my muscles aren't seizing.
Yes.
Well, even Dayton was like, "Oh, is she like upset or something over there?"
Dayton's reaction was like, "This is the first time I've ever seen this happen. Like, what are you doing?"
Yet also nonplussed because she pulls this type of shit all the time. Like, what is this now? What is this?
Yeah.
Well,
carry her upstairs. That is wild. Oh my gosh.
Let's not forget how really verging on inappropriate the dynamic was when he took her to get the tattoo during COVID. That was the first episode that I was like, this is weird.
Remember when he took who to get a tattoo?
When he took Aurora to get a tattoo during
it was
COVID.
for ears pierced.
Or ears pierced.
Ears pierced. I was like, oh my God, what did I miss?
That would
even
be
worse.
Crazy. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ears pierced.
Which
makes what I said even weirder.
I feel like we've seen pictures with her having pierced ears like in the past. So
yes. It was just so that he could show his kids, like, look at that scene was filmed for his kids that have abandoned him.
Absolutely. He's like, look what you're missing out on.
Yes, that is what that scene was. And Aurora, I don't even think is going into it with that same energy. She's so stupid that she wasn't really, she's kind of going along with it. She's just like happy.
Yeah.
Around Kody.
Because he's so cool.
He is really cool.
Yeah. And get this, guys. He had an ear piercing at one point.
Oh yeah. He's so cool. He's such a bad butt. That's so badass. Lauren says, yes, this is so insensitive to post as a polygamous wife. Yeah. This is 2018. Years before.
Well, things were and also things are really starting to break apart here. So maybe don't post that when things are hanging by a thread.
Yeah. When's the last time he hugged Truly at that point that she was just randomly taking these photos?
Yeah.
It's awful.
Exactly.
Well,
let's get out of here.
Your kids today, if you have them.
Give your kids attention, and it's not up to your kids to chase you. Remember that. Jess, this has been so much fun. We feel like, we've known you forever, and now that we put together who you are, we're just talking about so we're so happy. Yeah, please join us anytime. We're
honestly,
happy
thank you guys so much for having me on. This was like by far the highlight of my day. Like this is amazing. I've been like shaking with excitement.
We've been talking for days about this. We're like, yes, we get to talk to her like an actual TikToker, all this cool stuff. So anyway,
can you pimp yourself a little bit? Tell everyone anything they need to know to find you.
Oh hell yeah, that's a good question. What do people know? So I'm on TikTok, FeralMama, or at FeralMama83, I guess is technically how you find it. I don't really know. Yeah. But yeah, I do mostly brown content. I'm starting to branch out a little bit into some Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. This whole Duggar BS that's going on right now. I'm obsessed with Unexpected, but I can't like bring myself to pull the trigger to post about like the shit show that actually
wild,
is.
right?
Oh my god,
wild,
crazy.
Oh my god, what's the one kid? Is it Hunter?
Hunter, the 13-year-old. Yeah.
No, Bryce's grandparents and mom.
The Bryce Palmer.
Oh, the Bryce Palmer.
Palmer.
That's what it was. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't with those people. Like, yeah, just such a shit show, and I'm so addicted to it, but I can't bring myself to pull the trigger on it yet. So
it's dark. We were talking about this yesterday. Dark. We're like, it's just really dark.
It's too dark for me to watch.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. And you can give us a you're all adults goodbye with us here, guys. Like, subscribe, share, write reviews, and make sure you follow Jess. Yeah,
FeralMama83. If you look up FeralMama, you'll know it's Jess because it's the raccoon. Yeah, there's like a raccoon, so look for it. It's on the cover of this episode as well. So if you're not sure, you can kind of look and see, but you'll know. And also in your header, like you make it very obvious, like what you're talking about. So.
You'll figure it out.
And like we have a YouTube as well. We're not as active on YouTube as well as we are on TikTok, but my husband has started finally doing his podcast. So his podcast is Dial Up Dads, and it's him and his
Great.
best friend from high school, and they just like talk about dad shit, and they're really funny. So yeah,
Great.
you can find that over on YouTube, and that's it. That's me. That's all I got.
All right, Jess.
Oh,
Well,
you're
thank you.
amazing.
And
And thank you for spending so
everyone.
much time here with us. Totally
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it. And
So much. This has been so
thank
much
you,
fun.
guys. Make
We'll-
sure you
we'll
go
turn
follow
over Dawn.
Jess.
Yeah. All right, guys.
and-
Are you ready to push the outro thing?
Yes,
here?
I will do
All right,
it.
all right.
We love you.
You are all adults. Jess, will you join us here?
Oh yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a like or even a comment, and click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast, that's patreon.com/trpod, and We Love to Hate TV, patreon.com/Love to Hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.